The sentencing for this man, Tanner Horner, to that 7-year-old little girl. Y'all know what happened. I can't say too much because of sensitive people on here, I suppose. But yeah.
That just reached a verdict in Tanner Horner murders trial.
You know, before we get too far into this, there should be whenever you've got irrefutable evidence of this, and we're not in an age where you got to dispute whether it was AI or not. There's, without a shadow of a doubt, what happened. You know, there's irrefutable evidence. This guy is 100% guilty. And they, not just was he guilty, but they come up with the verdict in court. There should be no wait time. They should just, on live television for everybody to see, the consequences of the actions. There should be, y'all know what I'm saying. There should be no wait time. Shouldn't be able to sit for years before they actually do it.
He's accused of kidnapping and killing 7.
But you know what? There's a element of, it's not really honor among thieves kind of element, but there's like a ongoing, there's just rules to society, you know, that even in prison get followed, right? So just imagine, even the worst of the worst criminals don't like the people who do the things that this guy has done. If he's not in protective custody, we won't have to worry about the tax dollars being wasted on how long he sits there, because he won't sit there very long.
7-year-old Athena Strand in Wise County. Let's listen in.
What are we listening to? Nothing yet. Why did it take so long? Oh, I hear chains. They must be walking him in. Can we fast forward this?
It is my understanding jury has reached a verdict on both issues.
Yeah, both issues, yeah. They only want to talk about the one.
Answers to special issues. Special issue number 1, whether there is a probability that the defendant would commit criminal acts of violence that would constitute a continuing threat to society. Answer, we, the jury, unanimously find beyond a reasonable doubt that the answer to special issue number 1 is yes.
Obviously, he shouldn't be released back. Whether they thought so or not, he shouldn't be released back into the public. He should be released into the wild, where wild animals do what wild animals do. Well, he shouldn't be released. He should just, yeah. I have no sympathy for him.
Special issue number 2, whether taking into consideration all the evidence, including the circumstances of the offense, the defendant's character and background, and the personal moral culpability of the defendant, there is a sufficient mitigating circumstance or circumstances to warrant that a sentence of life imprisonment without parole rather than a death sentence be imposed.
There should be no life there. That should just be.
Answer, we, the jury, unanimously find that the answer to special issue number 2 is no. Signed by the presiding juror. Does either side desire a poll?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Anderson, Mr. Goebel, is there any legal reason why sentence should not be pronounced?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Horner, if you'd stand, please. It's the order of the court that you, Tanner Lynn Horner, has been adjudged to be guilty of the offense of capital murder as found by the jury.
What a sick individual. Like, how do you do something like this and then how do you do something like this, for starters, but how do you do something like this and not want to immediately there's people like this that walk around every day, and that is sad because he's not the only one.
Having answered the special issues making it mandatory that your punishment be death, it is therefore the order of this court that your punishment be death. Before
Yeah, high noon for everybody to see is what it should be.
the hour of sunrise on a date to be determined by this court upon a mandate of affirmance issued by the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals at the State Penitentiary in Huntsville, Texas, you will be caused to die
He will not make it in Huntsville.
in accordance with the rules and regulations established by the Texas Department of Criminal Justice until you, said Tanner Horner, are dead. Said execution procedure.
This cop over here is like, ooh. This one doesn't, I mean, he's showing no remorse at all either. He's just like, yep, it is what it is. Like, this dude right here, what? Just take him out back right now. That's what, I mean, take him out back right now. Don't put him in the prison.
Shall be determined and supervised by the Director of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. The clerk of this court shall issue a death warrant in accordance with this sentence directed to the Director of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for that purpose. The clerk shall deliver such warrant to the Sheriff of this county and to be by him delivered to the Director of the Department of Criminal Justice.
Midnight.
Together with you.
Every time.
And you will remand to the custody of the Tarrant County Jail to await transportation to the Texas
Tarrant
Department
County,
of Criminal
isn't that like
Justice at Huntsville, Texas.
Fort Worth?
And the execution of this sentence. I will sign this death sentence as required by law. Your appeal of the finding of this guilt by the jury and their determination of the answers to the question in the sentence are automatically appealed to the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals in Austin, Texas. You will be appointed a lawyer to represent you on direct appeal.
You don't need a lawyer. Just out back right now. I know that's what this guy right here is thinking. Like, we can settle this for the cost of one piece of lead.
And your lawyer will receive a copy of the record of this charge, of this case at no charge. You have the right to have a second lawyer to represent you on writs of habeas corpus. It's a separate matter from your direct appeal. Do you wish to have counsel appointed for your writ purposes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then I will appoint you writ lawyers for that. Ms. Anderson, Mr. Goebel, if you will remain on his case pending his decision, and we have all the appellate paperwork filled out, I have received his acknowledgement certification of the right to appeal, and I appreciate you doing that.
That just
If we
reached a verdict.
had like old time justice system, this should have already been taken care of. But he shouldn't even be in court right now. We should definitely have some old time justice system brought back, and people would start thinking twice about their actions. He's sitting there thinking he gets to live in prison, and how can I word some of this stuff the best way I can? This might even not be good enough wording, but just wow. Bring back the old time ways. Bring back, not all of them. We all know there's some issues back then, but on issues like this, let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of the new issues or the new ways, and let's get rid of the new ways. Let's start some of the old ways back.